I feel like Gio's a very brain-based player. And Ray over here.
I agree.
I've only watched one set, so I really can't say, but
honestly, I feel like Ray is definitely very brain based. It's hard to get a grip on how much like body somebody is, both like online and for a Zelda in particular, because she doesn't move the fastest. But I will say that I haven't really seen Ray flub too many things right. It does seem like Ray's in very good control of his character, especially given that he's playing on Wi-Fi. You know?
Yeah.
So I think all around it's a really I think Ray hits a very good middle ground on that triangle. Let's see.
Samus.
Dark Samus is what we're gonna see here from Gyo. Very interested to see this because I have not seen Gyo's Samus in this game before, and like you were saying,
this is new to me.
Brain-based player. This could go any which way. Here we are, man. Game one. I wouldn't blame Gyo for, playing at a distance here at the start, get that full charge shot, but you saw it got taken away. Zelda can challenge that long range that Dark Samus would like to play at, and especially if you give up stage to a Zelda, oh goodness.
I wonder how much charge shot it takes. That is what I wonder.
Well, I only heard you ask how much charge shot it takes, and the answer is always going to be full if you're me.
Oh.
I didn't hear the full question.
To break the night, or like how much charge does it take to break it, if it even does?
If it even does. I mean, I'm certain that at a full charge it might, but obviously the most reliable way to break that night is to just hit Zelda rather than attacking that boy, because dude, he beefy.
That seems to be an issue right now for Gio though, considering that Ray only has 18%.
Yeah, 18%. I mean, it's not an issue of stopping the Zelda. It's more the issue of starting your own character. It's starting the Samus, right? I mean, you see Gio finally, putting that Zelda in the disadvantage, and he's got that brain, right? He's got a very good lock on where Ray wants to move, but he can one overextension, and all of that just goes away.
That was beautiful timing from Gio. That's gonna poke too low. No, too low.
Just too low, yeah. But that can be a very scary thing, right? Like you mentioned, that sword goes on that upswing, like you see there, and that can go through the stage. You gotta respect it.
Literally forced Gio to double jump.
Ooh, air dodge to the ledge, or to the platform. Very scary against Zelda here. Up throw, not quite gonna do it. Samus is pretty heavy.
Don't you call this one baseball Samus?
No, it's only baseball Samus if it's the white and red one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But then yes, it's baseball Samus. Ooh, great air dodge there from Gyo. Had the timing right, but no double jump, so actually remains to be seen how good that air dodge was. Because maybe if you don't have a double jump, that was a bad air dodge.
It was good in the moment, but bad on a large scale.
I also saw, I don't know if that answered your question. I didn't know if that half charge shot broke the knight, or if Gyo grabbed Zelda before the knight got to Gyo.
It beat the half charge knight. So half charge shot beats half knight.
Okay.
so there's a lot of math going on. By my calculation, I'm not really smart
as long as charge shot equals knight, then charge shot is greater than knight.
Did you see the reads?
Oh, I saw the reads. It's just way too bad that Samus's jab isn't a move.
No, I'm talking about the uppy on the tech chase. That was dirty.
Oh, the uppy. Okay. That I will give you. That was sick.
That's the second time I popped off for a Zelda ever. And it didn't even hit. But if we're gonna see plays like that, I'm excited.
Ooh, now I'm popping off for the Zelda. That down tilt into the forward air. Man, I'm sure that's bread and butter and boring as hell to anybody with tons of Zelda experience. But look, this is like maybe my 4th time commentating a Zelda in tournament, and I'm like, hey, dang, that's kind of nice.
You know what's funny? Jab 1 also confirms.
Did you see Gyo hit a jab 1 and a jab 2? Forget down tilt to forward air from Zelda. That was the sickest combo I've ever seen. I've never seen jab 1 and a jab 2.
Yeah, especially from Samus. That's just never a combo.
Yeah. Well, no, I was being unironic talking about Samus, but there's a true combo right there. That neutral get up into the bomb sets up perfectly for the up tilt, and Gyo's put himself firmly back in this game, but landing against the Zelda, always a problem.
Okay. Oh, I'm scared.
Maybe actually be scared for Ray, though, because Gyo doing an excellent job of getting back to center stage, coming off of these ledge traps. Notices that he gave up a lot right there, so he takes the time to charge that charge shot. But now how do you take the stage back from the Zelda? Samus is not big on those approaches, so you gotta find a way in.
I'm loving Gio's movement right now. He's using those bombs to good effect to get around the knight. Oh, the trade.
I did not even see that knight getting charged. Definitely worked out there for Ray as those two projectiles clash. But both of these guys sitting close to those kill percents, honestly.
Gio's making me mad nervous.
Yeah.
I'm like squeaming in my chair.
And Gio's very good at playing with the margin of error, but once you get closer to the end of the game, that's where that gets scary because you're giving up stage to the opponent and they can cover you. I can't believe he's still alive.
I don't even know what Ray hit him with. I'm not gonna lie. Was it the knight or was it like a down smash?
Might have been a 4 tilt, dude. I don't even know. There's a lot that went on right there.
Man, they're scrapping.
I mean, they're going head to head right now. The neutral guy gonna get caught. Up throw is gonna be able to do it there. Ray's coverage at the ledge is peerless.
That was like watching an MMA fight. Like you're like dodging the punches yourself, like sitting in your chair in the spectator stand. That's exactly what I was just doing.
I can see you like squaring up in front of your computer screen, like you're dodging out. Like that was like a 3D movie.
But Gio gonna lose that game 1. Honestly, it took a little bit for the Samus to get going, and it was literally like just enough time for Ray to close that out before the Samus got moving. So I wonder if Gio's gonna try a different character, or is the steam finally built up?
Well, if he's going to stick with the Samus, he needs a change in game plan. I think that he wasn't comfortable being anywhere near the Zelda, and I think because he was trying to get Ray to overcommit or to, you know, basically overcommit on approaches, right? But the problem was that Ray was playing very conservative on approach, and Gio ended up just giving up a lot of stage, backing off with the Samus to try to challenge that long range. So now, switching to the Lucina, he's going to be a lot more comfortable up close, and especially keeping the Zelda at ledge.
Maybe not. Unsure.
I maybe forgot to pick the stage. Maybe just spent that whole time thinking about which character to pick. Yeah, guys, honestly, I would very much like to see the Lucina here, just because, you know, he gave up a lot in that game, particularly in stage, which led to him getting ledge trapped, eating a lot of damage, trying to jump over those platforms, right? Ray was doing a very good job of just pushing Gio to the corner because he was giving that up, playing Samus, and wasn't comfortable playing up close. So now the Zelda, you know, might have a little bit more trouble boxing with that Lucina, but at the moment, no issues for Ray. 60% already and still getting this ledge trap.
Like, how do you get in?
How do you connect that Nair into that border? What on earth is Ray?
Turns out, if you can never hit your opponent, you can never kill them.
That is true.
And he's
that
only
is true.
pushed him one time.
You can't hit your opponent if you are getting hit.
Yeah, it seems bad. Okay. Oh, knight the wrong way. That's gonna give Gio a little bit of space. The names are switched for that.
Well, you can call him out. I DM'd him.
Oh, you did?
I DM'd him to be nice about it. Like literally right as you said that.
I just noticed it.
But big man cultist on the block will not let it slide.
I didn't mean to make it sound aggressive.
No, it wasn't aggressive. I'm busting balls. Speaking of getting busted up, this Lucina pick not doing what Gio was hoping for. And honestly, now at this point, I think Gio's put a lot of the eggs into that approach basket, so to speak, and he's having a really hard time opening up the Zelda.
You put too many eggs. Honestly, this matchup seems kind of hellish for Lucina. Like,
yeah, this doesn't actually. Now that I'm watching it in action, because how does Lucina like fully open up somebody, right? Especially when they're spamming projectiles at you.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure Lucina like does well on the ledge. Oh, the spacing.
Ooh, and he got the parry anyways.
I'm sure Lucina does well, like keeping Zelda at ledge and things like that. But how do you win neutral? Like, I think Zelda just kind of out-neutrals Lucina, which is wild to say about Lucina.
Yeah.
Like, someone is out-neutraling him, but... That's what's happening.
Well, I think that Gyo's also having trouble mixing up any sort of approach patterns, right? I think that for the most part, if Gyo is walking towards the Zelda, he's pressing a button, he's doing an attack, and there's not really a whole lot of empty approach. He's not pressuring Ray just with the movement, and I think that's where we're seeing a lot of success for Ray at this time, is he just goes, okay, Lucina's coming forward to me, I just need to back out of that threat zone of the attacks, and then I can counter hit with something of my own, and again, not to mention, as you said, the ledge trapping from Zelda is nuts.
JV3.
Ray looking kind of nice.
Yikes. Going up 2-0 in the set, Lucina was not the wave.
Nobody tweet at Coney, because you're gonna blow his mind if he sees a Zelda playing like this. That theory that every Zelda online is the exact same is nothing. It's bupkis. Ray is not only unlike any online Zelda I've ever seen, but unlike any Zelda I've seen, period. This is by far the most, like, balls to the wall, aggressive Zelda play that I have seen in my life. There is constantly... I just realized what this makes me feel. Do you know what that is, Cultist? I feel like I'm watching Snake right now.
Really?
I feel like
get that vibe at all.
Do you get the feeling that you're watching that as I'm watching? I'm getting the feeling that as I watch Ray play Zelda, I'm watching Snake. That's what I feel like right now.
That is not the vibe I get. I get a sadness.
Oh goodness! Don't knock over your Pepsi Zero Sugar with wild cherry flavoring.
It's actually Coca-Cola Zero Sugar.
Oh, wow! I see that we are at odds at this moment. As I hold my empty can of Pepsi Zero Sugar with wild cherry flavoring.
Of the 2 cans I have on my desk, I managed to knock over both of them at that time.
Oh yeah, Chase, this is for you.
Why? I hate this.
Oh, I just gotta crush my cans, dude. I can fit more things in my trash can now.
It's very true. It is. It's
actually optimal.
A good habit. However,
now, a question: is it optimal to pick Richter in this matchup? This is the one that I was expecting least to see out of Yo, because let's be honest, if you go off stage, I mean, you're dead, son. You're just.
Well, that's kind of been the name of the game anyway.
That's
if
true.
he's not center stage, he's kind of dying. So.
Hey, cut out the middle, man. It's just. I don't know. Again, I think that Yo's gonna find the same problems here as Lucina, where those projectiles are gonna be hard to use to, you know, create space and help you take over the stage. And meanwhile, you're not having a great time opening up the Zelda, getting close to her, and actually finding those opening hits, those neutral wins, right?
Yeah, but at the same time, all of your neutral hits are so far away that the Zelda can't lightning kick you. Also, having any projectile is better than having no projectile, I think. So
I suppose that's true, yeah.
There are strengths in the matchup, like from Belmont to Lucina. Okay, that's interesting. Just being able to toss off the knight.
That is one way to escape the knight, right? Like, literally, instead of running away from the knight, you're taking advice from Sonic and the Black Knight and saying, I will fight the knight. The will to fight the knight.
What a game. I think this is the best of both worlds, from the Samus and the Lucina. Like, you still have, like, projectiles to, like, even try and win neutral, and you still have, like, a long safe button, like Lucina disjoint. So I feel like meeting himself in the middle here with the Belmont pick, it's not really working out. It's working better than Lucina did by far, but as long as
it's not going poorly for him either, though. Honestly.
Yeah, no, not by any means. As long as he can keep Zelda in a place where they can't really reflect the projectiles, like making Zelda commit to buttons, but like that exactly.
I think you're onto something there with those projectiles, right? Is that I think that Gyo's doing a very good job of using them to counter the retreats, which was blowing him up when he was playing Samus, right? He didn't have quick projectiles to go challenge that, but now that he's got the cross, now that he's got the holy water, if Ray gives up stage, he can kind of do what Ray did to him in game 1 and say, all right, if you're going to run away and try to set up those projectiles, now I can throw some of my own and give you hell when you go to the corner.
Absolutely. Okay. That's just going to be safe. Oh, the grab?
Not safe on the landing, though, Yo. Able to get the Zelda back in the air, but I'm concerned about seeing all these downers, especially bouncing up, because we've seen Ray do such a good job of juggling people when they get in the air just like that. That's where I'm concerned.
Yo's kind of swinging. I think he's swinging too hard right now.
He's definitely swinging.
Yeah, a lot of buttons coming out.
That's an idea right there, though, right? Is that if that Phantom's charging up, why not use that big whip to hit through the Phantom and hit Zelda as well, get rid of it all in one fell swoop? Now, oh, you're barely able to make that back. I am shocked as anyone.
I thought we were gonna see another down here. I thought we were gonna see
Dude, that's what I would have done. That's what I was thinking. That's what I do when I play Richter online and I'm in that like a training stage. I just down air Richter off stage until he goes to the blast zone. Just down air after down air.
Alright, we're slowing down the game pace just a little bit.
Working out very good for Yo here too. I mean, like honestly, anytime Ray gets in the corner, you know, when that game gets slowed down, he's doing a good job of just moving forward a little bit, taking some stage, but right there, overcommitting, jumping where he did not need to, and Ray's able to pick up the stock with that Phantom.
This is the most aggressive play between two zoners I think I maybe have ever seen in my life, by the way.
Yeah, this is very counter to any sort of Zelda Richter I was expecting to see. But again, you know, I feel like Ray is playing a very Snake-like Zelda right now, and Yo is he's playing Richter like a sortie.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like that's like really the better way to play the Belmonts, is to just play them like an extended sortie.
Yeah, just a slow one, but you got a big sword, so you know, swing it.
Ooh, he catches the tournament winner every time.
You're not getting away with it, and he knows, right? That's one of the most reliable ways to get away from that Phantom. So as long as he covers along with that timing, I mean, there are only so many 50-50s you can win at the ledge in that situation. And when you're a Zelda player, you just got to get one to win.
He literally got at least one a game.
Yeah.
Every single time he called out at least one jump from ledge. And it's not like he called it out in a way that's just like directly vertical from the ledge. Gil was holding forward while jumping, which every single time, which gave Ray the positioning he needed to find that. So that's going to be a 3-0 from Ray. We got a Zelda Grand Finals.
This Zelda is moshing right now, dude. Where's obviously Ray is from somewhere around North Texas, right? Within a range where we can say, yes, you can enter a Wi-Fi tournament. But what I want to know is where. That's what I want to know. If I click on Ray's Smash.gg profile, do I learn anything? Is it all Wi-Fi tournaments? It looks like it's all Wi-Fi tournaments.
He might live in one of those like more remote areas of Texas where they don't really have a local scene, which
there's a lot of in Texas.
Yeah, there is a lot of in Texas. I grew up in a region like that. But we saw Cannons pretty close to my hometown region make top 8 here, so nowhere to be slept on.
Number 1 in the Coastal Bend. So I would assume that's like Corpus Christi, maybe?
Yeah, pretty close to there.
Okay.
So number 1 in Coastal Bend, coming through to DFW.
Corpus Christi's a wonderful
nastiest
place,
Zelda clip on his timeline. From 7 hours ago. Oh my god.
He just said kind of cool. I'm like, what are you talking about? You literally played basketball with that man.
We're watching the same clip, right?
We are watching the same clip, yeah. No, that was literally some slam dunk contest nonsense. But hey, you know what? We'll see.